Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Hello, Diva. Hello, Roslyn. Hello, DJ King. Thank you. Oh, who is there was a new name in the chat. Wait a minute. Let me see. Almac? Almica? Uh-oh, I'm slaughtering that. Allie Mac? Anywhere close? Hi, Lucinda. Welcome. Happy Sunday. If you ladies would go ahead and hit the thumbs up for me, I would appreciate it. Hi, Crystal. Yep, that doggone DJ King. I'm telling y'all, she needs to rename her channel that because when I say that, I know y'all know immediately who I am talking about. So, it has been an interesting weekend. Allie Mac. Okay, welcome. Glad to have you. Hope you enjoy participating in the chat tonight. Hello, Laura. Happy Sunday. Welcome. So I'm gonna give this just about another minute or so to let the room build, and then we are going to jump in tonight. I decided I wasn't going to call tonight a sip and cuss because I feel like that has kind of become the norm. Hi, Crystal. As it relates to Sundays or things related with Dooney. So I decided to switch it up just a little bit. Thank you, Carmen. Um, Yay, Crystal. I'm glad you got it and that you love it. So tonight I've got a couple of things for us to talk about and a couple of bags to take a look at with some color comparisons. But before I jump in, I just want to share that if you have not been over to ILD to take a look at what is new there, the TSV that was just on QVC. I think it was a TSV or one day only. Anyway, the little Cameron bag that has the new Dooney and Burke strap on it. It is now available over on ILD for 165. Maybe it's 169. My dyslexia may have kicked in. It's either 165 or 169 bag and the strap. Hi, B Star. Hello, Mrs. Q. So here's what I want to say about Dooney and the release of this strap. I agree, DJ King. The strap is gorgeous. I need that strap in my life. But there are a few marketing things. Hello, Kimberly. There are a few marketing things that I think Dooney completely missed in the launch of this strap. So the first thing is that they launched a new strap on an old bag. Let me repeat that. I want you to just digest that. They launched a brand new strap when they know that we have been absolutely replacement strap, guitar strap crazy this year. They launched a new strap on an old bag with no option to purchase that bag, the strap separately. So here's my take on that. If you're going to launch the strap, launch the strap. If you want to launch that strap on a new bag so that it is cohesive and it belongs together and people ooh and ah all over that strap, then I am all for it. But if I were not interested in the little Cameron bag before you put a new strap on it, then changing up the strap and putting a wider, gorgeous strap on that little small bag to me was a huge miss. So it should have gone on a brand new bag in a brand new color, most likely, as opposed to trying to put it as a refresh on an old bag. The other thing that I will say about that strap is not only have I seen people taking off the strap and selling a little Cameron bag, but why? Why? That means you just, if you get it now, hi Julie, it means that you have spent $169 in essence on a strap, which you would never do on its own. When I say you, I'm talking about me because I don't know, what you would pay for that strap, but I would never pay $169 for that strap. The bag itself to me is not a $169 bag because it's the little small one. But if you're gonna separate it, it was just a complete miss. I love the strap. The pictures that I have seen in the Facebook groups, the ones that I have seen posted on Instagram, I am all for that strap at a reasonable price and sold separately. I would also love to see that strap in different colors, like in the Dooney basics: black, red, natural, chestnut, navy, Bordeaux. I'd love to see that strap in those colors. But I'm not buying a bag I don't need, won't use, don't want in order to deconstruct it in order to get the strap off of it. So, first question of the night, if you would, in the comments, how much do you think that strap is worth? What would you pay for that strap? How much would you pay for that strap? Is it $169 so that you can get the bag and the strap and then have to figure out another way to put a strap on that bag? Are you going to sell it to somebody without the strap? Are you going to gift it to someone without the strap? Are you going to buy another bag or replacement strap in order to go on there? I just feel like they would have sold completely out if they had just launched the strap. Or can you imagine a strap? Let's just say that it's somewhere between $40 and $60 per strap. Let's say that it is 2 or 3 easy pay, and they had black, red, natural, chestnut. Let me see. Red, natural, chestnut, black, navy, Bordeaux. They had 6 colors that they launched, somewhere between between $40 and $60, and they were offering 2 to 3 Dooney pay. How many would you have purchased? QVC would have lured me back in because I would have placed an order for 1 in each color. Because the possibilities with that gorgeous strap in those multicolors, I would have just, and y'all know it's got to be pretty serious for me to say I would have gotten it in chestnut and in black. Y'all know I'm like anti when it comes to chestnut and black, but I really would have picked multiples up to be able to interchange that strap to make some of my bags more casual, just to give them a different look. I just think that $169, even on ILD, just in new color, or sell the strap separately. Don't put a new strap on an old bag style. That's just, that to me was again a waste. Putting a new strap on an old bag and no new colors, to me that was a huge marketing miss. Now maybe Dooney is gonna play around with it and see how popular it is, maybe, but that to me was not the way to experiment. Maybe they wanted to just see what the whether or not people were crazy enough about the strap to pick it up. Anyway, I'd like to see it sold separately. at a reasonable price, and I would absolutely pick them up. But I'm not going to buy a bag that either I already have or that I was not interested in before the strap in order to get it. So, yeah, I think that they're gonna have to. They are always doing stuff backwards. I completely agree. Which leads me to my topic for tonight, and I'm gonna just apologize in advance. I did not feel like rummaging through my bags to find my original salmon. At some point, maybe I will, but today was not the day for that. But here's what I want to show you. So the first is my Clayton in orange. You've seen this on my channel before. She's got a nice patina on her. She's being loved. She's probably picking up a little natural on camera, but she's actually orange. But as she patinas, she does, it kind of puts me in the mind of the MK strap in the color persimmon. If you all remember seeing that in live, the color silhouette, the tricolor in that design of the strap, I love that one. But it's persimmon-y, orangey, naturally in color. That is what this one is. So I just want you to keep this color in mind. And then what I want you to do is tell me what color this is. All right, if this is orange, these are all shades of Dooney red. Nylon, I really like this one. Double pebbled, Saffiano, all red, right? So, even in looking at the reds, does this one look a little darker to you than this one? Does this look a little brighter, a little truer red? The Kiss Lock. Does this look a little more red to you? Or do they look the same color? Same color, different? All right, so Noelle says they look the same. Anyone think they look different? All right, same. Okay, all right, so the same. This is also red. How do you think they do with that? Yeah, Pink Joy, I think they look a little bit, this looks a little bit more red as well. And then this is definitely different, right? So, you have heard on my Tribe Sisters channel, Mrs. Q, that she described the new salmon as, I think it was highlighter orange, right? Kind of a neon color. And when I saw this bag in Dooney at the outlets, I did think that it was brighter or a little bit different. But under those lights in the store that I was in, it just didn't read neon to me in store. And then I placed the order. And this is highlighter orange. Dooney calls it salmon, but it absolutely is neon, glow in the dark, safety cone, orange. It is not even on camera looking like it's a looking in person, because it can y'all see the glow on this one? It's a pretty color, but this is not what the original salmon looked like. I'm sorry, and I know because I have it in my collection. But this isn't it. So, yeah, it's gonna be great. I was joking with DJ King, and I said I'm gonna add this to my roadside assistance kit in the car, because you would absolutely be able to see. Yes, it is neon orange. You would be able to see this on the side of the road, like safety cone, safety vest, flare on the side of the road, orange. Well, it's not really orange, and it's not really pink, and it's not really red, but it's just neon. It's neon. And it's smooth. It's very smooth. Have you noticed that? Other than it being, not salmon like the original salmon, this is a gorgeous bag. I mean, it's smooth. The cow had a good skincare routine. I'm not finding a bunch of wrinkles and dimples and dents and scratches and tiger stripes and stuff. It is a very gorgeous bag in the color salmon. And that's where I'm going to pause and say that I have developed because I took these bags out, one, because I was sick of looking at the raggedy boxes Dooney shipped them in, but it gave me a greater appreciation for companies like Coach, where I remind you, Peter Dooney got his start as an apprentice at Coach. That's where he started, so he learned from there. That they can have a collection that releases in the color rose petal, or in the color oxblood, or in the color red, and very consistently, right? You might get a slight variation in color, but for the most part, chalk is chalk is chalk is chalk. And, you're just not going to have huge variations in the color. I know that I'm going to call it make excuses or give Dooney an out, saying that different leathers pick up colors differently, right? So Florentine leather is going to have a much deeper, richer color payoff than your pebbled leather. And your Saffiano leather is going to really show up true to color, and is going to be much brighter, much more even and consistent in color than any of the other leathers, right? So it doesn't matter. Patent leather, every single bag, you would put them right beside each other and it's going to be identical. I know that Sue Clifton on QVC talks about, the colors for Dooney are not Pantone color number 0071, and it gets sprayed on the bag so that there is consistency, which is where she talks about those highs and lows of the berries, the twigs, right, Kim? Somebody didn't get the berries and the twigs right. But here's my thing. Even if you were going to cook without a recipe, right, where you don't have the right amount of how many pounds of this berry and what kind of twig in order to get that leather to the same color, I think that is a huge miss. Because if I go to the BMW dealership to buy a car, if I go to the Toyota dealership to buy a car, or if I go to Tesla and buy a car, I want to have a consistent experience, right? It's the reason that at lunchtime the lines are wrapped around Chick-fil-A and you can walk in at McDonald's or Burger King because the ice cream machine's gonna be broken. Somebody's probably got an attitude, right? You're paying for consistency in quality and in color in this situation. So I am highly disappointed that this color was not the original one, right? Even though I did not want two of the same bag, but it would have been nice for them to have brought back salmon in its original color. Even if you bring it back in different bags, different leathers, it should be the same formula, right? So here's the thing. When my grandmother taught me how to make her pound cake, there were some very specific ingredients that she told me, right? There were some very specific brands for some of those ingredients that she told me that I needed to use in order for it to get anywhere close to how she makes it, right? So in order for it to, there are just some things that have to be the same in order for it to have the same name. And for them to come out with this bag and call it salmon, knowing that there was another salmon color out there, I'm disappointed. And I'm just going to show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'm going to attempt to show you that it does, in fact, right there. Can you kind of make it out? Kind of make it out. Might not, because this camera doesn't adjust, but it says salmon. Well, guess what? I bought another salmon bag. I did. And I'm getting ready to move into her because I think she's going to be gorgeous for the first day of fall. Now, you have already seen this bag likely on Sonja Covington's channel. You have seen it on Lucinda Quimbley's channel. You have Brina. Is Sabrina on here? Did Sabrina post hers on IG? I can't remember whether I saw her bag on IG or not. But I'm just gonna show you the color, and I just want you to know that it too is salmon. And let's talk about the color, right? So I did buy this bag in 2 colors, amazing price. I posted it on the community tab. I had the conversation with a couple of you about which color you were picking up or considering, and we all had, for the most part, except Sabrina. Love you, Sabrina. Everyone had their eyes on the same 2 colors except Sabrina, which was oyster and salmon. I just want the comment. I just need to see the comments on salmon. 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 You see that? Just so you see it. Look right there. It says it right there. I'm not making it up. This is the Tilly tote. This is in the color salmon. This is salmon. Salmon, Florentine, salmon, Wexford leather. Do y'all see that? Now, what I will say is I do like this one better. I do. And once I get her out of the plastic and you see her, for those that are on the fence, like maybe terracotta and Saffiano is too brown or too not orange enough for you, or if you are still a little leery of carrying a red bag, but this color may be too bright. I need to dig out my geranium to see what the color comparison is to geranium. But let me just tell you, I know there were some people that had like issues with their leather or concerns. I don't have any of those concerns. Shoulder drop is not an issue. I am glad that I took the plunge and picked her up in both colors because my other one is equally as gorgeous. She got a big old butt on her. Oh my goodness. She has a big butt on her. But I was torn. I wanted the fawn color. I wasn't sure if I wanted it wasn't navy, because it was navy. I probably would have gotten it. Midnight, because y'all know me and midnight. Midnight reads to me as black, right? At least in the lights in this house, it looks black to me. But this, and it is so not reading true to color on camera, but this is going to be my first day of fall bag. I'm enjoying all of my summer-ish stuff today. Tomorrow will be fall. But this salmon to me is spring summer. This is a year-round salmon. And I know DJ King keeps telling me she's going to carry her bag year-round. It's a fall color. It's to me, this is a bright, beachy spring park, summer day, brunch. I mean, it is neon. But y'all, am I? Are these even stepsisters in color? They're not cousins, because cousins, I have some cousins that look more like my sister than my sister and I do. But this, can y'all see that? So here's the question. How is it that with a brand like MK, with a brand like Coach or MCM or LV or Chanel or Ralph Lauren or pick any brand, right? Pick Forever 21, pick a brand. It does not matter to me. How is it that colors from a brand so different in actual color can have the same name? Salmon, Florentine, Wexford, or City, or smooth leather, whatever you want to call it. But they have the exact, Diva, there is not that much variation of dye lots in the world for one of them to come. Because I've seen this bag in plenty of outlets, the accessories and so forth. The colors on this one are pretty consistent. Florentine in salmon is this color. That means that any other leather in that color should be similar. It may look a little bit brighter if it's in Saffiano. It may look a little paler or duller in, does that, yeah, duller, Duller, yeah, in pebbled leather, but like a completely different color? No, no, not completely different. Orange salmon, I I don't understand. I don't understand. Apricot, whatever you want to call it. It's apricot or apricot, which really looks true to color beside salmon. But see, what does this color look like now beside apricot? What color does this one look like now? Does it still look neon? Does it look more orange? Hmm. For me, when I think about colors, orange, orangey, peach, apricot, if you just think about those colors in your produce at the grocery store, if you pick up an orange, a peach, an apricot, a nectarine, with the exception of a true like navel orange, those other colors, those other fruits really kind of, those colors are more similar. Too similar, right? Because when you look, if you look at a nectarine, you're going to see a little bit of orange, you're going to see a little bit of peach. Depending on how ripe it is, you may or may not see a little bit of red in it. It's together. These are nowhere close. Nowhere close. So I'm just going to say that either the color was a miss, the naming was a miss, or yet again, Dooney needs to get it together because these colors should not bear the same name, even in different leathers, with the color variations being as drastic as they are. So I am absolutely in love with Tilly. So glad that I picked her up in both colors because the oyster color is absolutely stunning. It is absolutely stunning. No issue with um, when you move into puffer coat season. There's not going to be an issue with shoulder drop, regardless of how small or how large your arms are. It has an amazing shoulder drop. But the colors, knowing that from the same sale, I picked up two bags with the same color name, and for them to arrive and be so starkly different, it just, again, makes me question what's going on in the marketing department, because this was a miss. So that's all I have for tonight. I am going to get ready to. I carried my large Maxine this week in ecru, and it was a gorgeous carry, beautiful. Didn't have to worry about her, on the plane or anything else. But what I will tell you is that bag is smaller than leisure. So if you were concerned or considering it, it is smaller than leisure. It is smaller than Smith. So if you were looking for something a little smaller, and I will also say that carrying the large Sister Carrington as a catch-all in that bag, between the size of the catch-all and that doggone exaggerated tassel for a zipper pull, that was a miss, and I am absolutely moving out of that. I'm not sure whether I'm going back to, another cosmetic bag, whether I'm going to go back to using the pockets in the zippers actually in the purse as opposed to the catch-all. But yeah, that was a complete miss this week. Love the bag. It is a smaller bag silhouette though. I would say, what would I compare the size of that bag to? The bag that I would compare her to would be the East West Cambridge, but the East West Cambridge is going to carry more. It's a larger bag, but it has that feel, but a much more generous shoulder drop. So, like her, not sure if I'm going to gift the Caldwell one or not. Probably should carry her for another week and just change out of the large Carrington to see if that makes for a better carry this week. But it's the first day of fall tomorrow, and I am going to enjoy this variation of Salmon from the Tilly tote. So I don't know, the price of Tilly was still reasonable. She's still available on Dooney in several different colors, available on Dooney Pay. I don't know. There were some colors that at one point were limited in color, if I recall correctly, but I don't know if that was like quantity just for the sale or if that was, overall inventory. But if you like a big bag, with a good shoulder drop, outside pockets on the front, so one phone, two phones, or one phone, boarding pass, or however you decide to do it, it is great. And Allie Mac, that price is only about $20 more than what it was on sale. Yeah, it was $124 and some change when I posted it on the community tab and was curious. So again, that price is not exaggerated. It is a little bit more than it was during the sale, but still $142 plus the ability to spread that over the course of 3 Dooney pays. I love it. I don't have any stitch issues. Only miss for me for this bag is that she doesn't have feet. And with this bag, in this size, with this leather, my opinion is she should have had 6 feet, and they should have been reinforced with leather strips on each side and the center to help hold the weight. Because this big bag, you can load her up, and I think she's she would probably need a little bit more for reinforcement under the bottom. But I'm going to go load her up and give her, as my tribe sister Kimberly Mines always says, I'm going to give her some arm time. So, thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, I do hope you find something that feeds your addiction. Take care.